There is no such thing as a perfect FNaF game, because everyone has different preferences. While some of you might think FNaF 1 is the best FNaF game, there will always be someone else who thinks Sister Location is better. But in my opinion, I think FNaF 2 is a masterpiece of a game, as it manages to stress you out in the worst ways possible. There are multiple things to keep up with, and there are also 11 animatronics you have to keep at bay. When you first start off the game, you are greeted with a cutscene. You are playing as Freddy, and you're in the main dining room from the previous game. You can look left and right, and Bonnie and Chica are on either side of you. As the cutscenes progress after each night, both Bonnie and Chica start staring at you more intensely. And on night 3, Golden Freddy will spawn right in front of you. Then for the final cutscene on night 4, the puppet will get right in your face and follow every movement you take. And these cutscenes play from nights 1 through 4. When the cutscene is done, we are then taken to the office segment of the game. The office in FNaF 2 is different from the first game, as you have no doors to defend yourself with, and you have 2 vents on either side of you. It's also worth mentioning that you're only armed with a flashlight and an empty Freddy mask. So when an animatronic comes into your office, you can't shut the doors. You either have to use the flashlight or the mask. This gameplay decision was smart, because this will always keep you on your toes, as you will have to balance flashing Foxy and keeping the vent animatronics out of your office, while also winding up the music box. And you have to fend off 11 animatronics, which will get hard when they're on 20 difficulty. This style of gameplay will always keep you stressed out throughout the whole night. After each night, you will have a rare chance of getting an 8-bit style minigame. These minigames can vary from giving life to dead kids, taking cake to the kids, following the puppet around the pizzeria, and the go-go minigame with Foxy. And in the background, something is spelling out save them and you can't. FNaF 2 is a vital game to the FNaF lore, which leads me to my next point. The lore in FNaF 1 isn't intriguing, as it is the first game in the franchise, so it can't give out all the little details all at once. But the lore in this game is a huge improvement from the last FNaF game, as it is more fledged out. In this game, we are introduced to the main killer, and he is Purple Guy, aka William Afton. In the Go 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 minigame, we see Purple Guy standing in the bottom right corner, and when Foxy runs into the other room, we are greeted with the bodies of the dead kids. We also see him in the Puppets minigame as well, and in the night 6 phone call, the phone guy says that one of the spring lock suits has been used. And if we piece 2 and 2 together, we can conclude that Purple Guy used the golden spring lock suit to kill the kids in the Go 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 minigame. We also see a bunch of dead kids scattered throughout the pizzeria in the Puppets minigame, and this led to the closure of the pizzeria. Now it's safe to say there's a ton of Easter eggs in this game, as there's 17 total Easter eggs. There are so many Easter eggs in this game that I can't name them all, and which they'll all be up on screen for you guys right now. But the most important Easter egg in this game is Shadow Freddy and the Purple Guy in the hallway next to the dead kid. These 2 Easter eggs play a crucial part in the FNaF lore, as we see Shadow Freddy in FNaF 3 as he lures the animatronics into the private room, and from the Puppets minigame we know that Purple Guy did kill the kids. We don't know for sure if that was Shadow Freddy that lured the animatronics into the back room, or if that was just William using one of the suits. But once the kids were free from the animatronics, that led to William's death. Or should I say new life, since he technically didn't die. The rest of the Easter eggs are not too important to the storyline of FNaF, so there's nothing else to say about the Easter eggs, so let's move on to the next point. I don't know about you guys, but I personally think FNaF 2 is the most fun out of all the games. The overall style of this game is incredible, as there are multiple characters with unique and special designs, and they all have special mechanics that you have to deal with. This game is brighter than the first FNaF game, and I love it for that reason. FNaF 1 looks run down, abandoned, and uncared for, whereas FNaF 2 looks all polished, new, and well kept. Scott did a great job managing to keep the pizzeria polished and bright, while also keeping the game intense and terrifying. Although I can't say the same thing about 1020 mode. .1020 mode in FNaF 2 is undoubtedly the hardest final challenge from FNaF 1 through 5. This game quite literally toys on your emotions, as there will be times where the game will go easy on you, making you think you will beat it. But then, Toy Bonnie appears and ruins everything. He has somehow mastered the ability to shatter all hopes and dreams at beating this night. He was and still is the most difficult animatronic to deal with during the night. Because of Toy Bonnie, it took me 5 months to beat the mode, and I have struggled and suffered because of him. He will come in at the worst times possible and ruin your run. And you have to make sacrifices to beat this mode, and I'm not talking about your sanity. This night will make you jeopardize everything to stay alive. There will be times you'll have to give the puppet a short wind to flash Foxy, or there might be times you'll have to flash Foxy a few times to wind up the box. So either way, you will be making sacrifices in this night. So overall, this game is incredible for its storytelling, secrets, game style, and most notably, the gameplay. FNaF 2 is my favorite FNaF game, as it masters all of the things that I have previously mentioned. And it's also the most nostalgic FNaF game. But as always, these are only my thoughts and opinions, so let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I love reading all your guys' thoughts and opinions, so it would really mean the world to me if you guys would let me know. Well guys, I'm gonna wrap up today's video here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.